What if loving someone wasn't the hardest part, but surviving the consequences of that love was? What if every mistake you made came back to test you again and again? That's exactly where Culpa nuestra begins. The story pulls us back into the intense world of Noah and Nick, where love still exists, but it's no longer innocent. From the very first moments, we can feel that something has changed. Their relationship carries emotional weight now, weight built from past mistakes, broken trust, and unspoken fears. Nick wants to prove that he's not the same reckless person he once was, that he can be calm, responsible, and worthy of Noah. Noah loves him deeply, but she's no longer blind to the cost of that love. Every smile feels precious. Every argument feels dangerous. And every silence feels like a warning. The story hooks us by asking a painful question. Can love survive when both people are still healing? As the story unfolds, the tension slowly rises, and the cracks in their relationship become impossible to ignore. Small misunderstandings turn into emotional battles because neither Nick nor Noah is fully at peace with themselves. Nick's anger and impulsive nature keep resurfacing, reminding us that change is not a straight path. Noah starts protecting her heart by holding back her emotions, afraid that speaking her truth might push Nick away. This is where the story becomes painfully real. They don't stop loving each other, they simply stop knowing how to love without hurting. External pressures, judgment from others, and unresolved secrets add fuel to the fire. At this point, the audience is left wondering, is fighting for love always brave? Or can it sometimes be self-destructive? Here's where Culpa nuestra truly hits hard. The idea of our fault is no longer just a phrase, it becomes a mirror for both characters. Nick begins to realize that love is not proven by promises, but by consistent actions. Regret follows him everywhere as he understands how deeply his behavior has affected Noah. Meanwhile, Noah faces her own painful truth. She questions whether loving someone means endlessly forgiving them, or knowing when to walk away. The story refuses to paint either character as perfect or evil. Instead, it shows two flawed people trying to love each other while carrying emotional wounds they never fully healed. This honesty makes the story relatable, especially for anyone who has ever stayed in a relationship hoping things would magically improve. As we approach the ending, the story slows down and becomes more reflective. The focus shifts from passion to growth, from romance to self-respect. Noah begins to understand that choosing herself is not selfish, it's necessary. Nick is forced to accept that loving someone also means letting them go if you can't be what they need. The question is no longer, do they love each other? But, can they grow without destroying each other? The ending is bittersweet, not dramatic in a fairy tale way, but powerful in an emotional one. Culpa nuestra leaves us with a strong message: sometimes love isn't enough. And accepting responsibility, our fault, is the first step toward becoming better individuals, whether together or apart. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more emotional stories like this, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. Drop a comment below and tell me, do you think love should always be fought for? Or is knowing when to let go the real strength? More stories, more explanations, and more deep dives are coming soon, so stay with us.